blaze the fuck up.
Guys, remember to hit the like button. It really helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you enjoy the content. Hey, what is up, guys? It's devalrdh. Today we're going to be doing an analysis for Kayle because she did get buffed this patch. And there might be new builds coming up with Kayle because of the changes they did. I'm going to be talking about 3 builds today, but there might be new ones, like a lot more to come. We still have to do a lot of play testing and a lot, not even playtesting, but brainstorming, guys. So yeah, it's gonna be a very fun patch for Kayle, especially if you're lower elo, because these buffs are gonna be very good for you. I'm not gonna give my opinion on the buffs. I'm only gonna read them out really quick, so the people that don't know what got buffed actually know. These are the changes that affect Kayle. A flame AP damage ratio went up by 5%. That's when you're level 11. Your waves, they do 5% more AP damage. Well, 5% more damage from AP. Also, the bonus attack range went up by 50. So instead of only giving 50, now it gives 100 at level 16. It's level 16. And also, Muramana bug fix. Kayle's waves now properly apply Muramana's shock. This is huge. Now, I don't know if it's going to be enough for high elo. Because again, you don't want to build Muramana on high elo with Kayle. But this is huge. Because Muramana on Kayle is actually completely garbage, right? Like before, this patch was completely garbage. But now this might change that. And I'm going to explain why. If I haven't tested out the changes yet, but because I'm recording this the day before, but if this means what I think it means, Muramana Kayle might become meta again, like in season 10. Ginzu's went down by 200 gold is massive. This is one of the cheapest items in the game, and 200 gold is a lot. It's almost 1 kill. So yeah, bear that in mind. And also Riftmaker. There's 2 buffs. Now it stacks off taking damage. So not only dealing damage, but also taking damage. And it also stacks in 3 seconds instead of 5, which is massive, especially for a champion like Kayle. I see some people saying it's a nerf because you lose 1% damage, guys. The 1% damage doesn't matter. Like, honestly, it doesn't effing matter. It's 1% true damage. It's not gonna make a difference. Stacking it to actually do that true damage will make 10 times more difference. So especially as a champion with a champion as Kayle, because you didn't really stack it that often and that much, because Kayle is not really the champion that goes into a team fight in the middle of a team fight and tries to face tank everyone like Mordekaiser does with Riftmaker. So that's why Riftmaker worked very well on Mordekaiser. Kayle doesn't really work like that. She wants to go in, especially as AP. AP Kayle, you want to go in, one-shot someone, maybe go out, go in. Riftmaker, now stacking at 3 seconds, is going to be huge for Kayle. This, for me, is actually a bigger buff for AP Kayle than this. Not even joking. But yeah, now let's talk about the new builds that might come with the changes. So these are 3 builds I came up with. Well, this one not really. The Korean Gale Force one is a Korean build that might pop off in meta right now. I'm gonna talk about first the Manamune build. Manamune build, you wanna focus on hit, guys. Wanna focus on hit. So lifesteal is very good on hit this season because now you can actually lifesteal from on hit. So Immortal Shield Bow, Manamune, and Ginzu's. I'm gonna talk about Manamune now. Can't really. Oh god, I'm gonna have to Google this really quick. I'm sorry, guys. Because I can't really find Muramana here. So Muramana does 1.5 on hit maximum damage. I mean maximum AP. I mean mana. I'm sorry guys, can't speak. That's off of basic attacks, right? Plus, it does now because it now applies on waves, guys. This is massive for Kayle. Since it now applies on waves, your waves are going to do an additional 2.7% maximum mana. That means that on a single target, you're going to be doing 4.2% maximum mana on an auto attack as Kayle. That is massive. If that works like I'm thinking it does, it's massive. Plus, 2.7% AoE damage with the cone on the rest of the people is going to be huge. You're going to be doing so much damage. So, again, a lot of damage AoE. It's going to be a lot of damage AoE. And Ginzu's, you're going to apply a lot of on hit. Since this is on hit, it's going to be amazing on Mana Mune. Oh, more mana. And then you rush Runaan's Hurricane. I actually think you can go like this too. Runaan's are going to apply even more AoE, even more on hit. But this might actually be the core, actually. Like, no joke, this might actually be the core. We still have to play test a lot. We still have to brainstorm a lot. Again, I'm recording this the day before, so that's why this is 2800 instead of 2600. Now, these are the situational items, just so you guys know. This is the build I made. If you need QSS, just build Merc Scimitar. On Grievous Wounds, Mortal Reminder, and if they're stuck in armor, just go Lord Doms. Okay, so that's the first build. Also, Zanius is decent. Even on AD build, it's decent on kill. It doesn't really matter. Zanius is an amazing item. If you need it, if they have a lot of dive, just build it. Okay, so that's the first build. The second build I want to talk about is the Korean Gale Force build. This is a build that was being used by a Korean Diamond 2 kill player. So he went Gale Force into Blade of the Ring King into Ginzu's Rage Blade. Now, I tried this build once or twice. Didn't really like it that much, but again, this is getting a 200 gold buff. So it might actually be a very good build and a very meta build if people start like abusing this combo, because it's a very nice combo. You go in with Gale Force, then stack your 3 auto attacks from Blade of the Ring King, and they can't really do anything. They can't kite, like they can't kite you. You kite them very easily because they're slowed, and then you just run them down with Ginzu's. It's a really good build. Same situational items. And yeah, and the last build I want to talk about, which is going to become meta, obviously. This build is actually decent right now with Kayle, but now because of the Riftmaker changes and because AP Kayle got buffed a little bit more than AD Kayle, because the level 11 buff affects AP Kayle only. Level 16 buff affects both of them. We're gonna be seeing more Riftmaker, and I honestly think that because of this change, it's so huge that we're not gonna be seeing any more Luden's Kayle, and we're not gonna be seeing any more Everfrost Kayle just because of this change. Now, again, I still have to play test more. I still have to test a lot of more things, brainstorm with my Discord, but I honestly think Riftmaker is gonna become the only decent AP pick for a Kayle. Now, there's a little cheese you can do. Oh, by the way, you can stack Riftmaker now with only 1 auto attack. The problem is, it doesn't really stack that well, if that makes sense. No, actually it does. Okay, so there's a cheese. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. There's a cheese where you can go Corrupting Pot, and you can auto attack once with the damage over time of Corrupting Pot, and you can stack Riftmaker. But what I did in playtesting today, the day before, I might be completely wrong about this, is that even without this, you still do 3 seconds with 1 auto attack. So even without the damage over time, you still do 3 seconds, and you can still stack Riftmaker with only 1 auto attack. So if that changes tomorrow, people are going to start using Corrupting Pot just to charge this and actually take Riftmaker first. But I honestly think that this is not going to happen because you're going to be able to stack with one auto attack. So again, you're going to go Doran's Shield or Doran's Blade. Depends on the matchup. And you're almost always going to be building Nashor's Tooth. Again, you don't really want to build Riftmaker as a first item. Maybe you do. Again, more playtesting. But I don't think it's going to be a viable first item, even after the buffs. Maybe only against tanks. That's the only way I see viable to build Riftmaker first on Kayle instead of Nashor's Tooth, because I think Nashor's Tooth is just a better item on her. But I might be mistaken on that. So, yeah. Just know that if people start building Riftmaker first on Kayle now, it's just because this buff is just that massive. And yeah, guys, just want to do that. I wanted it to be a very, very short video. And let you guys know what's coming up for Kayle, what new builds are going to come up, what's going to be viable on Kayle. And yeah, if you enjoy the content, as always, leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, have a nice day.